What's going on, guys? Alex here with 814 EDC, and today I have a really quick unpackaging to do for you guys. So this just came in a couple hours ago. I just got off work, got home. I knew it was coming in today, so I've been really looking forward to it. It's kind of what has gotten through my work today, because Mondays are Mondays. So unboxing knife is the Bug Out. I've been carrying this a ton at work, just because it's super lightweight. It had a pretty good edge on it from when I had it sent back from Benchmade from getting the, I don't know if I ever told you guys about that. I think I did, but I had my, the one pocket clip screw was stuck in the barrel, or whatever you want to call it, so I had to send it to him. Excuse me. I had to send it to him to get it fixed and stuff like that, and then they did their sharpening there. So there's a pretty good edge on it. We do a lot of cutting rubber and cutting plastic, and it does pretty well, and it's just so lightweight. And I mean, I don't have to explain what the Bug Out is to you guys. You guys know what it is. It's just a fantastic EDC knife. It's a fantastic work knife, and I've really been, I kind of got away from carrying it for a while just because I was getting so much more new stuff in, and if I'm being honest, more exciting stuff in. But at the end of the day, it's a great knife, and I'm kind of rediscovering how awesome it is. I think I mentioned in my last video or two that I wanted to try, or I was really looking at the Wharncliffe Delica, either in K390 or 20CV. Those are, lightweight kind of work knives that I was considering. I still am considering. I want to get one of the new polymer Decas in MagnaCut. I really want to get one of those and try it because it's kind of in the same, category of a lightweight knife and stuff like that. But without further ado, we're going to break into this package. So this is coming from KnifeCenter, and this is one of their new exclusive Demcos. And it is, frankly, if I'm being honest, this is the most expensive knife that I've ever bought so far in my collecting. I purchased this last week. There's a package inside. Oh, hold on. Can't get into the package here. There we go. But this is my most expensive knife I've bought yet. If you guys weren't aware, whoa, this is new. Okay, this is not what I was expecting it to be in. Okay, this is cool. The packaging is different. Toss that over there. But yeah, this is one of their new Demcos. Middle to end, I think end of last week sometime, they released new Demco AD20.5s in 3V, and they had their standard 20.5s with the Grivery handles, which is basically plastic. And I wasn't super into the Grivery. If you guys can hear my dog sniffing around right here by my feet, but I wasn't super into the Grivery handles. They were okay, but if you guys have been watching the channel for a while, you can remember that I had in Kevin Left EDC's 20.5. I think it was summertime last year, so it's been a while, and I really like the knife. I like the shark lock. It was a good size, just a cool, unique knife. Demco is actually Andrew Demco is from I think an hour away from me, Wampum, PA, which is really cool. But I thought for $150, Aus-10A and plastic handles, it's kind of expensive. So I was holding off because I wanted something better. I wanted a better blade steel, and they did come out with some in, I think, K110, which is basically D2, still around that price point. Also didn't really want to pay that much for it. But then when these came out, I was like, okay, that's really tempting. And then I saw that they had a titanium version, and I pulled the trigger on it. It was definitely an impulse buy. I wasn't expecting to buy one of these when I did, but because if you guys saw my quiet carry videos, I'm going to the beach this Friday. So today is Monday. At the end of this week, Friday, we're leaving for the beach for a week, and I wanted to get a quiet carry in to take to the beach with me, but my money for the quiet carry that I was probably going to buy, buy the Waypoint with, went towards this. But that's okay. I have other knives that I can take with me. Got my Dr. Pepper here. I'll just make sure to use Knife Pivot Lube's knife shield on it to make sure. I'll probably take the knife shield with me and apply a coat of it maybe every day or every time I go out and stuff like that. So, but long video, or a lot of talking in this video. So I got a shark lock sticker here. But yeah, this is different packaging. I don't know if they started doing this for all, but it's in this. I've seen other people do this with different drivers and stuff like that. But it says Demco knives right here, shark lock. you guys can see poking through there that it is titanium. So this was $315 from KnifeCenter. But again, it has 3V blade steel and it has titanium scales. The Grivery scales were $189, I think, or $170, $180. No, $189, $190, I think. And I was originally going to get those because I thought, okay, they're a little bit cheaper. You know, it's a little bit easier for me to afford right now. You know, because $315 to me is a decent amount to spend on a knife. Again, it's the most I've ever spent on one. But, you know, I'm not feeling any regret. I've obviously not even held the knife right now, or, you know, as of right now, but I've been very excited for it. But I was going to get the Grivery scaled ones and then get, what the heck's his name? He's a guy that makes all the really cool AD20.5 scales. And I know there's Original Goat makes some, and I think KnifeCenter makes them. And I forget the very first guy that kind of started making them. I know Kevin had a lot of them. But I figured for the price of the knife and the price of, you know, those scales, it'd be right around the same price. So I figured I'd just go with the titanium now. And how do I get into this? Oh, yep, so you just pull it. That's cool. But one other really cool thing is the titanium version had like a custom, like if you know Demco's custom models, it has the same custom pivot, which the Grivery handle ones didn't. I thought that was really, really cool. All right, so right away, it has a nice heft to it. Put all this plastic away. Comes with a lefty clip. I already have a Lynch clip ordered. I don't know if it's shipped yet, but sorry guys, I'm already 7 minutes into this and I haven't really shown the knife yet, but there's Siri. But here is the knife, guys. And in one of our group chats on Instagram, I think KnifeCenter got one of these, and yeah, he said that, I think he called this the best AD20.5 out there, which, I mean, it's right away, I can already tell it's very, very premium. I like how all the screws are flush fit, which is something that he pointed out, but you can see it's flush. Shark lock, and there you can see it's the Demco knives. It's basically the custom pivot, which is awesome. And then over here it says Wampum, PA. The Grivery scaled ones have something kind of like this, but it has something different to it. This one looks much, much better. Got some hairs on it. Dead centered. I went with the shark's foot one just because I've always thought that was the better looking one for me. But yeah, there it is, guys. And you guys all know what an AD20.5 is and stuff like this, but just really, really cool knives. Great ergonomically. And like I said, I really liked when I had Kevin's in, excuse me. It's gonna take me a little bit to use, just because the shark lock's so like unique and kind of different. But it's just so like easy once you get it down. And this thing's already, I mean, I've only flicked it 10 times and it's already really smooth. But yeah, I really like the finishing on these scales. They just have a nice kind of blasted texture. I'm not the biggest fan of the paw clip, and it's kind of stiff. But again, because I just don't like having, you know, that much of my knife stick up out of my pocket. So I'm hoping the Lynch clip arrives before the beach, because I think I might take this. There it says 3V. Yeah, I mean, I'm very happy with this, and I just love the thinness of it. I've never felt a AD20, which is his custom model. Just the patent number in there. But they're just so big and beefy, and you know, if I was, you know, gonna be outdoors and doing stuff for the rest of my life, and if I was in like a really hard use, you know, sort of field, then I probably might get one, because I mean, it's just, from what I've heard from my friends and from what I've seen on videos, it's just such a great hard use knife. But that's what is awesome about the AD20.5s, is you get the same, you know, awesome lock. I mean, this thing's locked up really, really tight. It's, you know, a great strong lock, just in a slimmer, more EDC ready package. And I think that that's awesome. And I think that I'm glad to see them finally starting to come out with better model, well, not better models, better blade steels in different models, because I think that a lot of people have, you know, kind of griped about the AUS 10A and stuff like that, especially for that price point. So now the KnifeCenter has 3V out. Maybe someone will do, you know, crew wear. Crew wear would be a really cool one because it's a hard use steel. You know, different models, M390, 20CV, stuff like that. I really think that, you know, hopefully KnifeCenter kind of got the ball rolling with it, and there can be different ones in the future. But I mean, again, it was kind of an impulse buy for me, but now that and I wasn't like, after I bought it, I wasn't upset, but you know, again, I think with tax, it was like 330 bucks, excuse me. And I actually had my girlfriend, because I was at her house and I borrowed her laptop to do it when they went live, because I went over there after work and I just didn't have time to do it during work. And I was like, okay, I'm just gonna buy it. I'm just gonna get it done with. And I actually had it in my cart, and I was like, Lauren, my girlfriend, actually fiance. Fun fact, if completely slipped my mind. If you guys are still watching this 11 minutes into the video, I got engaged over the weekend, so she is now my fiance. My fiance, I was using her computer, and I was like, Lauren, I can't push it. Push the confirmation button. So I slid it over and she pushed it. But you know, I wasn't like, after I bought it, I wasn't upset that I bought it. I was just like, wow, it's the most money I've ever spent on a knife. But now that I have it in hand, it feels great. It has a very good, you know, it has a little bit of weight to it, but it feels premium. It feels great. 3V is a fantastic steel for this. And I just love that it has, like, to me, the custom size, you know, or not custom size, the custom oriented pivots that differ from the normal Greiver handled 20.5s is just a huge selling point to me, because to me this, you know, it just feels premium. It feels kind of like obviously I've never felt a custom, so I can't attest to that, but it feels great. Well built, and I'm very excited for it. So I'm super excited to get my lynch clip in and slap it on there, and this is going to be a great knife to add in the collection. And again, just because, you know, Wampum, PA from my area is like an hour. I've never been to Wampum because it's like a speck on the map, but I've been in and around that area, and I just think it's super cool that someone is from this area that is producing, you know, awesome designs, and that is just basically killing it in the knife world. Because if you guys probably saw, or if you didn't see, he has a new model, the AD20.5 out, with a like Warncliffe style blade that he debuted at Blade Show just over this past weekend. And he had some customs made with a bunch of really cool fat carbon scales and like an integral pocket clip, and it looks sick. So I'm really hoping that maybe in the next couple years I could maybe try to grab one of those, because I think I would grab an AD22 over an AD20 just because it looked a little bit smaller. The blade shape was a little bit, you know, more my style and stuff like that. But yeah, sorry guys, this has been a little bit of a long kind of rambling unboxing, but a lot to attest to. I've talked a lot, I've rambled a lot. I threw in that I got engaged, you know, way longer into the video. But yeah, I'm really excited for this knife. So this was the unboxing of my new KnifeCenter exclusive AD20.5 with titanium and 3V blade steel. Definitely worth it. I'm super excited. I'm super glad that I have it in the collection, and I can already tell that I have missed having a shark lock. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fidget factor, and it'll be definitely annoying my family and my fiance in the future. So without further ado, guys, I'm going to wrap this up. Thank you so much for watching. I say this every video, but I greatly appreciate each and every one of you and those who leave comments. And you know, I haven't been, you know, growing substantially, but I've been, you know, kind of gone. I think within the last couple weeks I've gained like 30-40 subs, which to me is pretty good, because I was kind of at a lull right around 650, and I think I'm at like 681 right now. But you know, we're on the slow road to 1,000. That's just, once I get to 1,000, I will be content. I will be happy. Yeah, I have some, you know, some stuff to film tomorrow. This is getting filmed on getting filmed on Monday. I have some stuff to film on Tuesday because I have some videos for this week, and then I have some videos to upload for next week when I'm at the beach. But again, thank you guys so much for watching. I greatly appreciate it. Leave a comment down below if you guys have an AD20.5, what your experience is with them. You know, anything that you have, you know, have to say, I'd love to hear it. So yeah, I will also leave a link to KnifeCenter if these are still available. I don't know if they are. I haven't checked over the weekend, but if they are, I will leave a link to them down below. Go check it out. But yeah, thanks again, guys, so much for watching. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day, and I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Peace.